everybody, and welcome to another episode of Curse the Mother Mystery. Tonight we're playing the module Curse the Strahd, but it's been changed, transformed, and we're playing in the system and the setting of Frostmark RPG, everything created by moi. There's a content warning for tonight of bad language, gothic horror, heavy topics, perhaps some gore. Hopefully not for the party. But with me, I have a wonderful gang of players. I usually have Illyria, our half-elven Magus, played by Jules, who sadly can't make it tonight. But then we have Hamretia, our changeling warlock. Druid, played by Cookie. Welcome.
Oh, I am not a warlock anymore. Do not offend me.
Yes. Nyx of the Vistani, our tiefling bard, and played by Adriana.
Let's get the show on the road.
Yeah. And certainly not the shortest, Sir Jivkos, our undead paladin, played by... Woo! Hello, welcome.
On the road, I thought we were going off.
To Iridian City. Sorry. I need to every time.
Wow.
I can't. It's stuck in my head.
Don't make me add Pokemon like battle sounds to.
You just hear that on the wind blowing past.
Right.
Who's Team Rocket in this? Okay, guys. What happened last time?
Well, let me tell you, Bexxy. Oh, yeah. Last time was sheer chaos. As we began, feral vampire creatures rush Team Trauma in a deadly ambush, and the melee begins with a shower of burning blood vomit that remains as a black miasma on Hamatia and Nyx, preventing them from being healed for the time being. In response, TT unleashes massive magical blast in return, but the blood-crazed monsters prove to be incredibly aggressive and hardy. One after the other, the creatures sink their claws into your flesh to force their blood-soaked jaws into your veins to rip your vitality from you. You slug it out with your usual smites, fencing combos, arcing lightning, protective pumps, and summoned burbs. Things start to become quite dire when Illyria goes down with the black miasma on her, and 1 HP shield of a bird disappears in one attack action. Thankfully, the tide turns when Nyx unleashes 2 massive bolts of radiant damage that explode 2 of the creatures into a fine paste.
Yes.
Despite being a member down, the rest of Team Trauma break down the remaining monsters. Dusk pecks open the skull and brain of one, and the last one, you team up to do some simultaneous damage from various sources, blasting it out of existence. And I believe that was with the hypnotic pattern.
Yes, incapacitated with hypnotic pattern, for sure.
Worried about Illyria, the party frets over her and quickly claims the souls of the fallen creatures. Over time, the black smoke dissipates and our reincarnated soul is brought back, exhausted and tired, but still back. Considering the increased danger you find yourselves in, you take steps to travel more carefully going forward. On your way to the Hanged Man's Crossroad, you also discuss measures to increase your safety during your camps. Amartia stirs up an interesting dialogue about the nature of the Morning Lord, and Jivkos is inspired to explore the topic through his divine oaths. It was a very interesting conversation. I'm super keen to see how that unfolds. We learn that it is Hamatia's desire to have structurally sound children. The GM tries to convey the situation at the crossroads through a struggling microphone a few times, and eventually Team Trauma learns of the presence of several people up ahead. Team Trauma dives into the bushes, and Nyx creeps up ahead to find out what's happening. Nyx overhears a conversation between a combat-hardened Vistani you've met before, Damia, and a raven perched on her finger. It becomes clear that the news of how TT has destroyed the food producing capabilities of the village has spread, and consequently Aragul now asks Damia to be more aggressive when gathering livestock and to bring food back with her. She seems unhappy with the situation, both TT and Aragul, but the Raven quickly reassures her that further rewards and compensations will be offered to smooth the situation over. Damia is also asked to not engage with the party if she meets you, as she has more important tasks to fulfill. Nyx brings the news back to the party and also shares how we saw several ravens around, so sneaking into Savoie would be more difficult for those who cannot change their appearance. The caravan rolls past Team Trauma on its way out of the mist, and you realize that you will have to split the party to get these healer kits you desperately need.
Dum dum dum. All right, let's get this show on the road, shall we? What we shall do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And a little bit of this. Do I have this like this? Oh no. Yeah. Good. Team Trauma is hiding in the bushes as stones toss away from the hangman's crossroad, and you have just agreed upon splitting the party. The zenith of the day is upon you, and you're quite confident that if Amorti and Nyx makes it into Searpool camp and the rest of Team Trauma circles around on the Swallows Road, then you'll be able to meet up with each other at nightfall around with the use of the stalking compass and perhaps some flying aid to clear the rough terrain of Sear Falls to make a shortcut back onto the main forest road. And safe as you can be in each other's company, or so you hope. The spotted obstacles you have immediately seen before you is just past Irvin Martikov's actively rotting body, still swaying in the gallows. There are two Weir Raven guards at the entrance of the Sear Pool side path. Nyx easily observed that the two have a clear view of all three thresholds of the roads that connect to the crossroads, and there seems to be the occasional raven that can be heard calling from the forest in the direction of the Searpool. Considering the amount of ravens you've seen around the tavern in Valaki and the vineyard in the west, as well as the magnitude you've seen die as of late, there definitely couldn't be too many of them present. Still, their presence is a concern and an obstacle to consider. So, with all of this in mind, Team Drama, what would you like to do?
Tell the GM her microphone needs resetting. Like,
Anything
So
for that?
rude.
it's like popping and like cutting in and out a little bit.
It's good.
We
It's
will
very
see.
good that you say something. Thank you.
Cool.
I hope it's better. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
I think. Remind us the time of day.
Zenith is basically just past lunch.
Past lunch, you say?
Mm-hmm. You basically have half of a day travel left in you. And perhaps a bit more if you push it.
Okay. So to summarize, we are all happy with this plan that Hamati and I go into Tsapul, try and keep a low profile, gather some vital resources, and then make it out of there as fast as possible. If necessary, Hamati are pulling out some birds, as if you can.
Yes, of course.
And for the rest of you, staying off the road as much as possible so that you're not spotted, and using the sending stones that... No, not sending stones. Compass stones will keep in the
Sending
track.
stones, I believe.
Yeah, so one of you can have the stock and compass, and one of you can have the second sending
Yeah,
stone.
I will have the compass for sure,
Yeah.
and you will have a stone, but you will not be able to communicate with me.
Yeah, no.
I'll be able to
Go
know where you
Casimir.
are. You can get... if you get into trouble, you can obviously contact Casimir if you wish.
Yes, if you feel up for this, I think this is the best. I can sadly help you. It's not really my forte. I also think perhaps circling around where these two gods are, and perhaps some of the area around, consider just ravens. But I think if we travel outside of the road for too long, we're gonna be slowed down.
True, but we are not at equal paces. You will be faster than us regardless, because we have to stop and, shop and carry things. So I think that should be okay. But keep your eyes on the sky and
we're
the
also
trees.
taking a bigger circle, so I think it's gonna be.
Also true. I have thought that if you guys get into trouble, there's a chance that we might be in the air, for example, if it comes down to dire situations, to fire some cantrip into the air if you can, so that we can see like a flare situation.
I can do that.
But look, try and stay out of troubles, and we will do the same if everything goes tits up, as it says.
If you die from this, Nyx, I will kill you.
I will feel that twice over.
I'm going to stay quiet in that.
I'm not going to look like Nyx now that I have the hat back. I think my face is probably far too well known now. I put my my foot into the political wing and failed, but I will be masquerading as one of my immediate family.
Okay, do you know someone I can masquerade as, or should I just give a just create a new persona?
You know, I think it'd be more reliable if you were someone that is expected to be there. You know, after Madame Eva's funeral, there's going to be people coming and going. Obviously, you've got this were-raven situation with Aragorn and this infernal statue that he holds that we need. But the Vistani of Tserpool will still remain. So it is a fair shout to say that if you assume the form of one of those at Tserpool, perhaps that would actually go better for us.
But wouldn't it be weird that well, you know, the Fool is a small place. If I run into the person I'm imitating, what would be kind of bad, wouldn't it?
Not necessarily. If you imitate Sophia, for example, she is obviously going to be all about the curiosity of the fact that you are imitating her. And if she hears that it's me and you, I think she will be okay with it, given she is sympathetic to our plights.
Okay, very well then. I will quickly change my form to that of Sophia.
All right, definitely doable. Well, actually, I'm already pretty short to begin with. You actually do grow a little bit in height, and your skin turns blue, and you grow these horns, and you have this soft, kind of milky blue eyes without the sclera.
Well, then I am ready.
I will disguise myself as Kato.
Kato! Oh, damn, okay.
Oh.
I can see that. I can see
Kato
that.
is the fuckboy, right?
Sassy twin fuckboy. It's just like Nyx.
It's just like Nyx, but a different shade.
It's kind of like this. Kato is this pinkish red, instead with like striking, completely black eyes, and he wears a cocky smile openly and at all times.
Just like
Nice.
Some curly horns. We can actually get reminders of how they look.
Yeah, can you give me a quick reminder about Sophie as well?
She was the girl
Person-
that is a writer. She was someone that really liked Nyx. She was the one who helped us, helped Hamatia with the stage and the play.
Ah, yes. Okay,
Mhm.
okay, good.
Also
Okay,
did
I
the,
remember.
she made posters for the Nyx, what was it? Never Raid TM.
Never raid. Yeah, she was all about helping us. So
Mm.
you remember her accent because you spent some time with her.
Yes.
Yeah. She is quite soft spoken. She is curious. She's artsy. She is rather shy for a tiefling.
Okay, cool. Okay.
For a Vistani. Sorry. Yes. Okay. Sophia and Kato walks down a path. Okay, interesting combo. Yeah, I like this. All right. Anything else?
Nothing comes to mind.
All right. Illyria will hug you goodbye with a rather serious look on her face.
Don't get dead.
I'm hardier than you think. I'm more worried about you.
Yes, I know. It's just... You know, I promised to lead you out of these mists. I still intend to keep that promise. Just... I can't do it if you're laying in the dirt.
Well, if it already happened to me once today, what a chance that it happens twice?
Right, that was what I'm kind of referring to. So, keep your chin up.
No, it happens to everyone. But, one day you're eating breakfast, and the other day you get swarmed by a bunch of murderous vampires, and you are caught with your pants down. It's fine. I mean, it happens. You don't need to feel too bad about it.
Just like any Bemeson.
Wait, this has happened.
I'll be able to find you, no worries. Just hold on to the stone.
Yeah, alright.
Mattia? Sophia?
Yes. Excuse me. Yes.
Let's go for a walk.
Well.
Okay.
Amatia will try to get into the part of the shy girl. She will try several, like Nixie said, she is going to try several walks to see what sticks the most about what she remembers about Sophia. So either going with the hands I clasp together, looking a little bit downward, trying to almost figuratively fold herself.
And Nix will give you some sort of kind instructions for, like, you know Sophia very well, so like,
yeah,
Sophia would probably hold her shoulders like this or walk like that, and always half a step behind anyone who has any sort of charisma.
As you said, she'll take us on half a step behind you.
All right, that definitely helps. In the meantime, Jibgos, with Arius and Illyria, are you indeed taking just a wide circle and like driving through the wilderness a bit?
With the surveillance drones, quite literally, of birds flying around overhead, most definitely. The worst thing to happen would be to get discovered and then attacked like they were before, as they're not all in the current tip-top shape and also not currently a full party.
Okay, fair. Let's start with that. Let's do a group stealth. This is more cunning to stay out of sight than not be heard.
Okay.
But with advantage, considering this a wide circle.
Okay, so just normal for me. I have heavy armor, okay?
Yeah, that's fair. But isn't that specifically dexterity based?
I don't know.
It is. It is.
Oh,
it
sick.
Is. Yeah. It's only sound based, not sight based.
That does make sense. I'm not used to doing stealth with two separate things and then having it only apply to one. Perfect. All right. That did not work. I didn't do a /R. I'm dumb as hell.
You got this.
Don't
You got
worry
this.
about
We
it.
believe in you.
We believe in you, indeed.
There we go. An 18. Do you want me to roll for everyone else as well?
Do Illyria and I do Arius, okay?
Okay, good. Because I don't think I have the other one.
Stealth. +2.
Yeah, you're not with the stealthy part of the party.
An 18 again.
Oh, lucky. Okay. Hey. Okay. All right. You know, despite not areas being trained in this, nor Lyria that well versed, you do take a long and careful circle around, keeping an eye out on branches and whatever flies. There we go, up above you, and you feel pretty confident that you're perhaps not spotted, at least right now. So that's gonna be like half an hour of a time at least to do that. To the other, meanwhile, how does Sophia and Cato approach the crossroads?
Almost like slightly hurried, and with confidence and purpose, I suppose.
Make me, both of you, a general deception presence with advantage.
Deception presence with advantage. My deception is just okay, let me remember how to do this manually because okay, so that's a +2. My deception is +8, so that's a +10. Please roll me a +10 with advantage.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Wow. Okay. Well,
Sorry.
both of you, you're well versed with this. Perhaps there is a little bit of nerves that shine through with Cato, and of course, you're still getting used to this new persona that you haven't met that much, Amardia. But still, walk out. You do, and you see the two Weir Raven guards up ahead, clearly, and one of them sits on a stump beside the row with a piece of wood in their hands and a carving knife. And the other stand kind of with their head bent, watching their raven feathers on one of their winged arms shift in color in the light of day. It's almost like they're preening themselves and like admiring the color kind of shifting through the purples and the blacks and the greens. They are clearly quite oblivious to their surroundings, but eventually the wet impacts of mud, of boots in mud, causes both of them to spring to attention. Their bird-like eyes of clear yellow narrow to take in your appearance that gets rapidly closer. And upon seeing your Vistaniness, with actually a little bit of recognition of what it seems, at least towards Cato, they both relax and rather boldly resume what they were doing.
I'm going to, as we get into like earshot, I'm going to make it look like we're late, and I talk back to Sophia, Sophmatia,
Nice.
and I
Yeah.
say like, it's just like you to go wandering when we're needed by Arakel. Come on, Sophia, keep up. And I'm going to walk past the Were Ravens as almost like they're not there.
Mm-hmm.
Sophia will continue. Sophmatia will continue to walk quietly.
Actually, when you do walk past, the one with the carving knife kind of looks up. Hey, wait a moment. Why are you two so far out from the camp? Lost your
Don't
way?
get me No, don't get me started on this daydreamer who went to go find a certain someone who shall not be named that caused enough strife for us as it is. And followed her footsteps along the river line until I found her somewhere along the road just trying to hitchhike. And I'm bringing her back to be reprimanded and to put our heads down as Aragel has commanded.
Martia will do the biggest puppy eyes that she can and say, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Oh, I do remember how it was like being a little girl with a lot of fantasies and a lot of misplaced desire. So don't be too harsh on her, alright?
Fine. Oh, yes, of course. I mean, we're
But
all
he
in
is
this
right.
together, of course.
He is right. Don't get wandering around campfires, too far, little girl, okay? Things are heating up.
Any
Quiet nods.
any news that we should be aware of? That anything changed in the past couple of hours since I've been tracking this one?
If you're asking, it seems like there's some big news being flown around of, the guy Nix. He was apparently with this weird little group of friends, a part of, basically destroying some kind of magical capabilities for the Barovian village to produce food. Sometimes yesterday. And
Really?
the command tent is all up in arms. Like, I don't know, but I feel there's some kind of meeting taking place, and I am for one am sad that I won't be there to hear it because I'm stuck here.
But I mean, why don't I try and get some sort of ear in and come back to you since you're also keen on knowing? I mean, I don't see why only a few of them have to know what's going on. We're all in this together. We're all just standing.
I'm out here working my ass off, like freezing my ass off.
Right.
To be fair, I could be anywhere else than being here. Like, is this really? Yes, please do send some kind of Raymond, please.
Do so.
This
Sophia.
is drama. This is good tea.
And by the way, the colors on those feathers that you have now, I mean, if you're talking flashy and flamboyant, I think there's an additional extra there now. Even more so. Subtly, but it's there. I think this new look really suits you.
Really? And you can see like the feathers kind of puff out around like the neck and the head, like a bird.
Come,
really
spread your
paying
wings. Show me exactly what you've got.
attention. Well, if you ask, she goes up and kind of
Do it
twirls.
then.
She twirls like pirouettes. Oh, what do you think? Wings
Oh,
become me.
fabulous. And the way the mist light reflects off of them with the opalescence ever so subtly. Chef's kiss.
This is living the dream. Like, fuck that warmongering and that weird purple little boy. This is amazing.
Oh, your mic cut out.
Oh no. Oh,
No!
she said, fuck that warmongering uncle. And that weird lost boy. This is amazing.
I mean, right, everything seemed a lot easier before we started getting to political games. I mean, sure, Madame Evers was our leader, but I mean, look at you now. You seem to be quite capable to just go and explore. I wish I was you. I wish I was one of the chosen.
Right. Your mother. Well, yeah, I guess that puts you in a pretty weird political spot. But I think if you do some ass-kissing more and considering how most of the elders have joined underneath Aragal by now, give it time. I'm sure it would happen to you too. You would be worthy to. If you work like me,
I'll make sure My efforts don't go unnoticed, like this one, and her wanderings. Let's go, Sophia. We are already late as it is.
Yeah. Get back to camp, quick, and so you can tell me what's happening.
Kate Tonix gives this were-raven a smarmy wink, and then looks her up and down, like in a very kind of unsettling sort of.
No.
I wonder what you look like without the armor.
There comes up like a shy wing, kind of like covering their beak, and like another one going, "Oh, hush you," like kind of like wanting you to walk on.
I take Sophmatia's hand, and we walk on.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You've cleared the were-raven guarding post with huge quotation marks very easily. And here and there, you do manage to see black eyes watching you from the trees. But as I said, it's patchy. It's not the swarm that you're accustomed to seeing. And you kinda slowly in the back of your mind realize that perhaps this is not real ravens in their raven form, but rather ravens who have turned aside to survive. You do have a bit of a 4-hour hike or so to get down to the shore of Sear Pool. Anything you want to do during the time?
No, I think it's just about getting there and trying to avoid, anyone looking curiously, which they shouldn't really. I mean, it's Kato and Sophia, they're meant to be here. Just get to the pool, really.
Okay. All right. Then we will move ahead in time. And switch up the music. The expanded Sear Pool encampment of microcosms of wagon rings interlocked by the trampled web of foot and wagon trails is smaller than what you remember. A good chunk of the Vistani who came to celebrate Madame Eva's funeral and influence the political proceedings have already left. It's only been 4 nights and 3 days since Aragorn took the leadership of the Vistani, but still, perhaps a good chunk, you estimate perhaps 40 to maximum 60%, remain to gather strength for travel ahead or otherwise caught up in whatever administrational changes Aragorn is conducting. There are clear signs that a great party has taken place, perhaps over the course of several days, but the Vistani are now in the phase of cleaning up after each other, and many circles are in the active process of packing up their caravans, perhaps for departure in the morning. The faces you pass either look exhausted, driven, or even giddy. And for some reason or the other, most individuals sport some kind of open presence of weaponry or armor on their body. You walk past a cleared out area with another Aragorn pile of crates and sacks, where a queue of Vistani has lined up to barter for various arms and armor that are brought forward from the pile. To the side of that, some Aragorn lackeys hold crossbow or sparring lessons for those who are willing to pay for them. There even a corner with a tattooing tent where an elder Rastanda oversees the creation of a soul mark being imprinted on a younger tiefling's body. Some of Aragal's soldiers are in their were-women form as they walk about or work various tasks, and they always garner jealousy and adoration in their presence. It's clear many of the Vistani desperately want to become were-ravens themselves, and from the shadow you're able to pick up as you head past, the sentiment of that becomes clear. Impress Aragal with loyalty and skill, and the skies will be yours. Any immediate discussion between you two, or anything you want to do?
I think we have a pretty, linear objective here, right? The
Yeah.
more time that we spend here, the more time we're likely to be discovered.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We're as fast as we
So-
can, whilst
Next we'll take Sophmatia to the I guess apothecary, or like some form of like tent that might still be there that serves
Mm-hmm.
usually when there's a big party, there's like
Yeah, usually
Yeah,
like a tent
say
set
has
up
to be
for
made.
like nursing headaches or like drunken.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
and because
sure.
we set up that that healing tent, we already did the scouting for where they are to
Fair.
see like what's going on, so we
Yeah.
should be aware about what and where something like
Mhm.
that exists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do also know that sometimes these, especially after a party, can be pressed for supplies, and sometimes just heading to a more affluent circle and like bartering with them for their like surplus of healers supplies could also work. But as you start steering towards where Nyx thinks you're going to get success in search of these healer kits, the air quickly becomes abuzz with flying ravens overhead who shout out an urgent message, and considering they're able to talk, it's clearly that they're rare ravens rather than raven ravens. And this message is spread from up high, and then it becomes this kind of whisper game as the information is spread that Aragal is calling for an emergency meeting at the debate stage, and all of Vistani should come and listen. And
I suppose if we want to keep our cover,
Oh,
we
no.
have to go.
Yeah, we need. Yep.
all right. And with the rest of the Vistani, there's this kind of like still this mosey on over, like the Vistani are still not used to being ordered around in such a fashion, and like I will do this in my own speed kind of mentality. But indeed, there's this great wave of the people that do remain to head towards the lake shore, leaving behind only very unlucky caretakers that are supposed to basically babysit the very young or the very old. Okay, you head that way. Meanwhile, on the road to Viridian City,
On the road.
Ergus, Jivkos, and Illyria,
Dream team.
dream team.
Hey, we're all the dream team, okay?
Not with those two idiots holding us back.
You will save Barovia with blackjack and
Blackjack and hookers.
yeah. Okay. So, the dirt road as you get back to it, slowly carries you at a steady pace up in the terrain. The road winds back and forth to not strain legs as it skirts along the base of the eastern part of Gaki's mountain complex, its size and peaks hidden well behind layers upon layers of mist somewhere well above you and further to the southwest. As you trudge further into the afternoon, a number of changes occur in the landscape. The road and the forest you can see immediately around you slowly becomes less wet, instead turning more rocky than muddy. The forest thins due to scarce nutrition, and more and more rocks dot the landscape of various sizes and shapes. What would bring some peace to your mind is the apparent thinning of the mists as well. It seems as you slowly climb higher, the mists become ever so slightly less oppressing. Well, Chipkas, do you want to talk to me? In some guise or the other about something?
No.
No. I think actually, there was a fair amount of conversation done before, and currently, the majority of Jivkos's attention will actually be on their surroundings, the sky surroundings for ravens and the likes, and then for preventing what happened before, and that they've already been attacked into a trap. And so he will be walking ahead a small amount and just trying to sort of be as vigilant as he can be compared to last time, where he feels like he slipped up, and that caused that.
Right. Yeah, we're all serious, and it's no game anymore.
They need to get ahead. It's gotten much worse as just the tonal of danger and injury has begun.
Okay. Then Irias will kind of lag behind and be the one from behind. Irias does have sharp dwarven ears and eyes. It's not that your elven eyes see
close
like
to the ground to hear the tremors.
Yeah, indeed. Close to the action. Okay, and Illyria walks kind of like in the middle, resting a hand on her rapier, ready for anything, and you're all business, ready to defend yourself at a moment's notice. Okay, do make me a perception with advantage, intelligence with Irias giving you advantage for keeping an eye out on ravens and perhaps dodging them if they come your way.
That is not too bad. +4, so a 17.
17. Even as you return to the road, even if it's been like half an hour where you made this big circle, there like once or twice you do see like a raven around, like flying above or sitting themselves in a tree. But with Aria's help, you avoid those situations, thankfully.
Yeah.
Before they become an issue. During this time, does Jivkov think back to his relationship with Boreas and how it might have changed, even despite being so focused?
I'd say most definitely, as a mind can do nothing but wander in such a quiet time. The main thing that he remembers with communion and sort of paying the respects is either through action in training or many other things, which is why so many of Boreas's place of worship are not a place of worship. They are a classroom, a battleground, a training ground, something alike. And the main thing as well to remember is self-determination and clarity. And he can't help but feel both a boost in those things as well as a fog as thick as the ones that surround him, in that he feels so strongly for what he wants and what he must do, for what has happened to his order, to him, to his family, to this valley this verdant valley he used to call home. But then, what must he do to get over it? He has already done things that he would never imagine in his wildest nightmares to happen, to fight his family and his sister and his order, the thing he pledged his soul and his divine right to. And I think as he walks, it will sort of ebb and flow between, of course, focus on the task at hand and dwelling on what clarity and determination he can gather in himself to try and have faith in something that feels so much more twisted than he ever pledged it to.
Something is wrong. Somebody has to do something about it. Okay. An hour or so goes by of you guys remaining vigilant with your own individual and often quite heavy thoughts. All the while, the smallish row continues to twist ahead like a serpent's spine, climbing higher. The trees here become more gnarled than normal, almost like arthritic fingers casting long skeletal shadows in the slow dying of the daylight of the afternoon. You've been quiet for some time now, and the forest echoes that back. Suddenly there's no birdsong of any kind, no rustle of woodland life, just the soft crunch of boots on damp gravel and the low, constant groan of wind through dead branches. Then Arius makes a dead stop as his head whips in the direction of the northern tree line on your right-hand side. He only has the time to furrow his brow and gather errant static energies around his soul mark, where when you see them, two, in a fraction of a second it takes for them to barrel past tree, stone, and bush. Blurry forms of fur, quadrupedal, white teeth, and intense eyes that reflect light. There is a wolf pack galloping and charging from the woods.
No. Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
With them, you see in that blurry, hasty seconds that are just before impact, you see two larger, hulking wolven forms. You've seen them quite a few times before, but not quite like this. Fur patchy and blackened at points, eyes glowing with sickly light. Their limbs move with jerking, unnatural force, and from their gaping maws pours not breath, but mist and the stench of decay. Let's roll initiative, and thankfully this time you're not surprised.
Oh, fuck.
No. It was feed the party. No.
Guys.
I'm pretty sure during lunchtime, Illyria did spend some.
Did we have a short rest?
Yes, you did during lunchtime.
Okay.
So let's handle that before we get into this.
I'm gonna do initiative.
I would really appreciate, Adrian, if you could control Iris.
Sure.
And can Cookie, I know you can't access the character sheet, but will you help me make decisions for Illyria?
Yeah, sure. I'll do the Lyria fight.
Nice.
Okay, but I can't roll, so you.
Yes.
Someone
for
needs
sure.
to roll for me.
Yeah. We will handle that. Okay, let's regain some.
God. Did we do short rest in using also the healer's kit?
Urias had 2 juices left of his healer's
2.
kit. 2.
I think Jivkos.
Urias didn't take that much damage.
Yeah.
Illyria would definitely need it.
I think Jivkos actually gave 15 HP to Illyria, but I don't know if that was actually noted.
Yes,
from
that's
Lay on Hands.
basically what the HP she had before the short rest.
Okay. It'd probably be good for Jivkos in this to roll some hit dice.
Okay, roll away.
And get some stuff.
I'm gonna roll Illyria's remaining hit dice. What is written here?
I'm trying to roll and I don't know if it's going through. Oh, am I doing? Fuck, am I doing exclamation mark when it should be slash? I am. So it's not. That's why it's not working.
How dare you?
I know. I'm sorry. I'm too used to average. I think that is good.
All right. And actually, let's get some combat music going.
Oh, you want us to roll initiative already?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Ilrius noticed this before it kind of descended upon you with no return. So you're not surprised this time around, thankfully.
Yeah. Roll for Jivkos. I assume you don't want me rolling for anyone else.
Well, if you
Or,
could
am I
perhaps
rolling
help me
for?
with Illyria as well, if you could open
Yeah,
that
of course.
and help.
I can
Cookie-
roll
Cookie roll.
Illyrians.
Yeah.
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 Where is it? Where is initiative on her sheet, or is it just dexterity?
It's dexterity.
I assume it's just a dexterity, yeah. I didn't know she had anything else. She's 21.
Damn.
Hell.
Alright.
Back on here.
Serious have anything specifically for his initiative roll?
No, sadly not.
No.
It's
No.
in the other version he did, but not this version, so that's why it confuses me sometimes. Oh, well that's very lucky for you guys.
Oh. Anxiety, let's do this. Alright. Fuck.
Anxiety. It's watching me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait, did you want me to also roll for Illyria for hit dice?
No, I already did so. No
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Well, perhaps worry a bit.
Sorry, I just assumed that she'd hopefully more than 38.
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, but that actually brings us to Illyria. Is actually the first to react, drawing her Reaper, I presume, or?
Yes.
Do you think that Illyria will, since it's quite a distance between you guys still, that she would take the time to activate the Sun Sword?
Yes, I think she will pull out the sand sword and will say,
Blah blah blah.
something is never an option.
I can pull up the
Tyranny.
item if you want.
Tyranny
I
is
can pull up the
never
item.
acceptable.
Thundercat's hoe.
Yeah. It's down here. Do you see this?
I'll do it. Let me do it.
Okay.
Okay, I need to get serious. Give me a moment. Okay. Ooh. Tyranny is never an acceptable necessity in a cruel world. I vow to enforce this will. With this sword in hand, even if my flesh may rend and my skin burn in its light.
Heck yeah.
Okay. And
Heck yeah.
now I do this, and I zoom.
Bing. Alright,
power
you
of
have
magic.
a lightsaber.
Haste myself. I think I'll actually haste myself beforehand.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can activate one of her soul gifts. You can either as a bonus action or as a free action. It's actually a free action.
A bonus action.
What can I do?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
And
either,
So
this
I'm
is
going
not
to-
actually used up, to my knowledge.
yeah, either you can increase your AV with 1
Yeah.
for the rest of this combat.
See, you're really how do you say it? You have a lot of interruption.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can either cast haste,
Then-
or you can give yourself +1 to your armor value.
I'm going to give myself a +1 to my armor value. She's going to psych herself up. She's going to be, Elia, you're not going to fall unconscious again, and not to some fucking wolves. And she's going to hug herself up and be on guard, as the French say.
Okay. Okay. That actually brings her AV up to 22.
Oh my god! Oh.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Mhm.
Okay, Jivkas.
Jivkos will, at this moment, the worry come back into him, but it's not as much as last time. They're not ambushed. They're in a place where they might be able to spin this to their advantage, and he will draw his still blood quite covered, like dried maul, battered from time, and he will take a step forward and sort of implant himself here and ready in action to strike any of them that come first.
Okay.
And just
Nice.
ready himself and attempt to sort of be the wall in front of them,
Heck yeah.
while still staying enough that there is this sort of comforting chill going over them, which is interesting because I don't understand how a chill can be comforting, but it just feels otherworldly.
Clear head.
Is it like being in? It's like being an emo where the darkness embraces you, or something.
I wouldn't say darkness, but okay.
No, but it's like a brisk breeze can make you more clear-headed.
A what?
You know,
Oh,
a brisk breeze.
Yes.
yeah. It's like
Yeah.
Refreshing.
it's
breeze.
like a breeze
It's
after
like
a sunny day.
rejuvenates you. It feels like your muscles are suddenly alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Let's move the wolves then. We are definitely going to get the trigger of that. Ooh, this one can't make it all the way. It will go that way. This one, on the other hand, will trigger that ready action.
Ah. So you're coming towards me.
So your chosen death.
Activated my trap card.
This one.
I cast Blue Eyes White Dragon!
No.
No. I will do it on the first one, which I believe is the one to the up left. Right?
Yeah.
And that is a 27.
Whoa!
Okay, that is a
And
much
that
better start
hits.
to this.
That definitely
Um,
hits.
It will be guided through his sort of. The self-determination has begun to show its peak as he feels that he needs to be this shield. He needs to be there. He needs to be in front, as he is there to be a warrior and a wall, and it will do a first level smite. Onto that.
Nice.
As a 11 non-magical, 10 magical. Bludgeoning.
You feel your maul, your hammer, indeed maul through completely.
Microphone.
You feel your hammer make contact as it should. No magic shenanigans in the way.
And I don't get my full 2 attacks, do I? Only get 1, or
Yes.
For the ready action.
Ready 1 attack.
okay, yeah,
Because you're using your reaction.
yeah. I was just making sure.
You slam your weapon basically into the head of this poor wolf. You hear immediately this bright, unhappy yelp. If you would have compassion for these things, it would tear your heart apart, but you don't. And it kind of skids to a stop and has to take a moment to regain themselves. They're bleeding from their head. They look very rough, that particular wolf. Okay, still 2 of them made it into contact with you guys without dashing. I'm going to attempt to grapple you.
Who's you?
Jivkos. I'm going to attempt to grapple you.
Is that contested?
Indeed contested. And this wolf is trying to spin you around or sometimes get contact with the backpack that is on your back. So you will get a +2 to your check.
Is this athletics or what exactly? I forget.
You can choose athletics brawn or athletics dexterity. And
I definitely
I
choose
will have to do athletics brawn.
Perfect. That is a 21.
Damn. 16 for the first wolf, and the other is going to try and do the same as you're kind of moving your back out of the way and bringing your kind of the handle. It's you have a hammer, right? A war hammer?
A maul, yes.
A maul, yeah. You kind of bring it into their mouth and kind of push them away. And as you're distracted with that, the other one is going to try and go up and get a grip on your back. Let's do it again.
31.
What? I rolled 2 critical ones. Because I had advantage on this. Okay, you basically kick this wolf away. You saw it coming a mile away, and you just kick it away.
He is clear. He is determined.
Okay.
And he is unstoppable.
Indeed. Hopefully. Arius.
Now I was trying to use the ruler for trying to gauge this attack, but it's kind of problematic because the animated thing it breaks, so I can't really see exactly whether or not. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a line basically from Arius through Jivkos, with a lightning bolt capturing the 4 wolves, 2 in front of him and the 2 behind Jivkos, using sculpt spells.
All right.
Nice.
Thunder.
I have it.
Jeez.
Yeah, this is a true size of the.
Oh, he's even gonna hit the one at the back.
Yeah, for sure. If we do.
It's 20 meters long.
Yeah.
My God.
Angled downward on the left-hand side.
Like this?
I think he can definitely get 3. I feel like.
I think no. So if he goes to the one even further to the left, the bigger one to the left.
Oh yeah.
Like
Maybe.
that?
It should go. It should go through because it's 5 meters or like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
meter
yeah,
wider.
yeah,
It should catch
Yeah.
4 wolves and the big wolf.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Basically through the heart of Jivkos, but going around the heart.
Arcing
tingles.
basically around like 2 different, like the split around Jivkos and then join on the other side of Jivkos again. That's basically how they look.
Like a
Okay,
river
dexterity.
splitting. Yeah, dexterity saves.
Okay, from closest to Arius and then further away. Let's do it in that direction.
I'll roll the damage and the soul check.
Some nice wolf jerky.
Okay, I rolled really well.
3 to re-roll there.
Yeah.
What is the DV?
It is 16.
16. And then 24 plus 5 is the damage.
29, yeah.
All of them
Die.
save.
Oh!
Save.
What the fuck, Bexxy?
So 14 lightning damage. I mean, wolves are
Yes.
fast, I suppose, but
This wolf crawl up on the ground, dead. That was already bleeding from the head, and the rest do take still massive amounts of damage, considering how hearty and healthy they are normally. The smell of burning fur,
Yummy.
is definitely thick in the air.
and with the ricochet of this lightning spell being cast from his fingertips with unlimited power, he repels himself back 2 meters.
Yeah.
Unlimited power!
And he's totally got a grip of that soul.
Yes, Arius is feeling the same thing, that he needs to step out or step up, or this is gonna be bad. Okay. Okay. Well. Jibkos, another grapple, post-grapple check.
At the same plus 12.
Yes, you do still get +2 because I am targeting something smaller
22.
than you are. Okay, this guy has that. 29.
What the fuck? Oh god.
29 to hit?
No, this is a grapple check. The wolf, this dire wolf, and now you see it as it comes close. This thing is not alive, or it should not be moving, and you stare into a mirror reflecting your own visage. This has died in the past and is now like oozing this weird energy from his eyes and the stench, and there's like holes in its flesh. You can see bone. It shouldn't be, but it is. And it is a bit onto your backpack, and you see the kind of the muscles tense and prepare themselves to perhaps rip and tear. Sorry, Illyria should also do an opposed grapple check. I'm pretty sure that she would choose dexterity. She gets a +2.
You will choose dexterity, yes.
Where is it? Saves. Dexterity is a +10 with then even more? So +10 +2.
Yes.
Yes. So that's
Okay.
+12.
For an 18. Oh.
As 21 from me. Illyria's back.
well, I'm gonna
Illyria has a rucksack, and it has also been grappled.
God.
Can you mark the ones that are grappling?
Yes.
It's the big boys, isn't it?
It is the two big boys, for sure.
The only ones that are able to get past the grapples.
They're way stronger. They kind of like rush up and kind of like force their jaws into position and like push away the rest of your body to do something.
God. At least we have the sun sword, right?
Okay, alright, then Illyria. Rucksack, a grapple. What does Illyria want?
Yes, Illyria is hasted and pissed, I think.
Mm-hmm.
She will attack without martial arcanist. The big wolf.
So on this turn here now, she can use her bonus action to then haste as well.
Oh yeah.
For this day.
Yeah, because you used it last time to up her AV instead of the haste, but now you haste.
Oh, what was the haste? Okay, my bad. Okay,
So
so
you
she's going to haste herself.
Yes. Alright, she becomes double as fast, blurring her movements, ready to get some wolf meat. Make wolf sausage.
How much does she
I
have?
think she is going to go for. I mean, who should she go for? Let me think.
I believe with how we're seeing these wolves, the big ones, them, because she has a sword that's good against undead. They are undead.
Yeah, she's going to go
Areas
and
take the
carve up
smaller
some wolves.
The smaller ones seem normal, like slightly more vicious than what you remember them, especially in comparison to the red fangs wolves. They're certainly like this kind of like almost like rabies look in their eyes, but it's only the two big boys that are dead.
Yeah. So you're wanting to attack this guy up here?
Yeah, I'm going to take the big one up north. With 2 strikes, no martial arcanist.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the first strike and second strike.
Yeah, both of them definitely hit.
And do they use extra damage? As in, are they undead?
Yes.
Us. Okay.
Is that 6d8? I'm pretty sure. Plus.
I think it's an extra d8, so it's 2d8 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2 with each attack.
Whoa. Yeah. So that's 4d8.
So plus 2d, so it's 4d8. Huh?
Yeah, 4d8 plus her bonuses times 2.
How does she get the? Yeah, overall it's 48 plus 9 plus 9. Yeah.
So 48 plus 18.
For 40 points of radiant damage in 2 strikes.
Jeez.
Okay. This creature is holding on with one sinew. This creature is holding on with one sinew, kind of connecting the last pieces of its body.
You have 2 more attacks, Cookie.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Do you want to use both of them on it or one of them?
Just use the first one first, and then see what
Yeah, I'm
happens.
going to use the first one first, yes.
Perfect. For a 25. Here we are.
It's dead.
I will roll the damage. 19.
It's
Just
dead.
feel like, like Elia would do the oh my god, Shindiru, Nani?
You have another.
She just gives this swipe, and after a few seconds of like cinematic silence, it just falls down. I have one more attack.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
Yeah.
The radiance burning it up from within.
Which
Okay.
wolf are you going to go for?
Oh, I'm going to go for the wolf that is currently flanking Jivkos with the big wolf. So the one
This
directly west of Lyra, yes. On Lyra's 9.
Yeah. That's a natural 20. Does it get extra damage from undead or not?
No, this is a normal
No.
one. So that is.
Oh, it's just a natural 20. Okay,
So,
fine.
what is the calculation on
So
that?
that's a 1d8 plus 9
Plus
plus
9
8.
plus.
For 22 points of radiant damage on it.
Well, the one right in front.
Yes,
Yes.
directly to the left. Yeah.
Then that one, just like the wolf that was mauled earlier, this one is stabbed right into his chest, oozing blood oozing profusely. It's still standing, but very much on death's door. Okay.
God!
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
I'm buzzing. Literally, my hands are buzzing. Ugh.
All right, Julius,
Yeah.
back to you.
And these blinding flashes of light as Illyria banishes the undead abomination that Yivkos feels far too similar to. He knows that this is what they need to do, and they're dead. And he will go firstly for the one that Illyria has just critted on, with a overarm attack with his
Okay. All right. Like still kind of your backpack, it kind of stuck in place. You kind of
Yeah.
spin.
This is
the
like
upper
an
body.
almost out of sight swing with his hammer,
Oh.
like
Can
back,
you do like an
almost backhanded
overhead
him.
swing, like down and back, and then swing
Yes,
it
and it will
forward?
just sort of go
Yeah.
and it'll try and hit the wolf on the very
Nice.
sort of bottom of its hide. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then of 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, a skull smashes in behind you, and you kind of like use the momentum.
Yeah.
Then-
use
Cut
the
out
momentum
Bexxy.
to. Oh yeah, I know this.
Bexxy, I have a thing, like, I've been watching the stream for when you did this, and
Yeah.
it's when you turn your head away from the microphone. Can you put it, like, maybe in front of you?
I will
Or maybe
eat
you can
it.
reduce the sensitivity.
I will eat
Because
it.
I think it might be
Uh,
cutting out or something when you speak away from it.
I'm not so sure. Like, cause I listen to cause when I do the recaps, right? I'm perfect on stream, but I'm not perfect on Discord. Like, I
do you have,
never
like, some
cut
sort
out
do you have the
on stream.
compression on? The noise suppression on?
No, I removed it last time.
Maybe,
That's
and your
weird.
sensitivity levels, are they manually set or automatic?
Oh, let me. Thank you.
Yeah, it might be automatic and it's fucking up the inputs. But then I will
I
sort of
disable
Oh,
automatic.
I had
and I just-
automatic.
Yeah.
I usually do
Oh,
You
yeah,
that.
that might be
disable
it.
that and
Yeah.
then reduce it down.
Yeah, I have it to
Yeah, that
minus
makes sense.
60.
Yeah,
me?
so your microphone, when you're talking, you should see the levels on it. Just reduce it down to about like halfway in between the maximum
Yeah,
and the.
It's basically what
furthest
I
left.
have. Okay, but that should help. I usually don't have it on automatic. That's strange. That it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's probably that. Hopefully, because I was perfect on stream.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Chicos. You use the momentum. You feel the crushed skull behind you, and you flip them all forward too.
and he will just sort of twist it and it will come straight down on the one directly to his east
All right.
for a 23.
The big wolf or a small wolf?
No, the one directly to his right.
Okay.
That is harmed.
Oh yeah.
before,
Okay. 23 definitely hits.
For 9 points of bludgeoning damage, sort of directly down onto where the spine meets the skull.
Ooh, you do hear a crack, but it doesn't go all the way through. The wolf is still standing.
Then I think that is perfect as he just sort of levels eyes with them all.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. This wolf is gonna go over here, circle around, kind of jump over the body of its fallen friend to go down here, and is gonna do a grapple check of Illyria's rucksack.
Same as before.
So it's Dex, yes.
Or a
But
19.
I'm also hesitant, so
Oh yeah, God. Wait, there's even more, isn't there? Oh God.
Yep.
Is there a thing for haste? Because that also ups the
Yeah.
AV.
No, it's a dex save.
Save.
So
Yeah, on
I
dex
don't think
saving
checks.
those.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
isn't a check. Let's see.
Okay.
23. Illyria is once more grappled. By this wolf. Like whilst Illyria is kind of hasted and is killing these creatures around, she didn't notice the thing circling around and grabbing a hold of the rucksack. You know what? This wolf is about to die. We're just gonna attack the rucksack itself that is grappled right now. That is going to be a plus 2 to the AV of Illyria to hit it. Oh my god, no, wait.
Wait, so it's a 26. She has an AV of 26 then.
Never mind.
Well,
Never
it's
mind.
a dog, right? The dog's got orders.
It's 21 plus 1 plus
He has
2
to
plus
try.
2.
Yeah, oh my god, but she
He's
is
not a smart boy.
extremely blurry.
My God.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go for critical 20. Come on, Wolf. Come on,
Come
you
on,
roll
Wolf.
with advantage.
We
Come on.
believe in you, Wolf. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Come on. 24.
Below.
So close.
2 below. It's
Oh
2
my
below.
God.
19 for a 24.
If she wasn't hasted, you know.
So close, so close.
Yeah.
Wait, these wolves are champions, by the way? No. Okay.
Is that what their mothers tell them?
Is that what the wolves that are now dead tell them?
Okay.
Who's a good boy? You're my champion.
Yeah, Jivkos, we're also gonna get 2 wolf attacks at your backpack.
Perfect.
So you
they're
get
looking
plus
for-
2 to your
I guess they're looking
AP.
for the gem.
That's 18.
Unless Jivkos has got, like, I don't know, bacon in his backpack.
Is that 18?
18 to hit.
That is a miss, because I have 20 with plus 2.
Damn. The second one is a 24.
That does hit.
Okay, so your backpack have 8 HP because it is made out of leather and other things.
Made out
Man,
of
that's a
cow
lot of
leather?
HP. It's not bad. That's like Woven a Wizard.
Leather and cloth.
It would be very
Jivkos,
waterproof.
no.
And that is just 8 points of damage.
Oh.
As the direwolf is kind of like grappling your backpack kind of in place, another wolf jumps up, bites into it, and then with a almost like a crocodile kind of death grip and a twist and a turn, it rips your backpack up, and items go flying everywhere, including.
There's actually only 2 things in there.
Well,
I
there's
believe.
a blood spear Kavon,
I thought that would be on his back. So how the hell would that fit the backpack?
but it's probably attached
Oh, fair
to the backpack.
Oh,
like
yeah,
strapped
true.
to it.
Yeah.
It also there is a crossbow in there. As
The 2
well.
crossbows.
They're after the
yeah.
orb. I knew it.
There's 2 crossbows, the blood spear, the introduction to horsemanship,
Yes.
bolts, and that's
It's
about
basically
it.
your inventory list besides like the weapons that you have ready
Yeah.
for ease of mind. Okay. This pupper here.
Is he a good boy
How
too?
many items do you have in your backpack? Like
In my backpack,
Yeah, how many?
I'd have the Bloodstone for Van, the Mysterious Light Crossbow, the Heavy Crossbow, the bolts. The manacles would be on a thing, I feel like on a belt. Like,
Okay, yeah,
for
that's
easy use.
fair,
And
that's
then
fair.
the introduction of horsemanship.
Okay.
So that many items. And like 20 bolts.
yeah, but the bolts will kind of be bundled.
Yeah,
They wouldn't
that'd
be
be the thing,
individual.
yeah.
Okay, so assign those a number and then roll a d8, or d equal to that number.
Yeah. Okay, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah. And roll a d5. That is the introduction to horsemanship. No, the only one that I actually still want.
And this wolf disengages and it runs away.
with my fucking book.
It disengages after it attacks.
No, that one didn't attack.
So it disengaged
attacked
and
the bag.
ran.
No, there was another
was
one
that
who
someone?
attacked.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's another
these
one.
two, I
Okay,
think,
okay.
attacked these two,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, not the book.
I'm actually sad about that, because I wanted that.
Roll a 1d4.
Okay. Oh, that did not work. I did an exclamation mark. That is the heavy crossbow.
All right, this wolf here has it in his jaws, but is remaining in place. We just picked it up.
Yeah. Because item interaction. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Okay, to Arius.
Can you bring out that lightning bolt image again?
Yes, for sure.
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! What are you trying to get it to hit?
Yeah.
I mean, to go through all. I think the angle is through all three of the little puppers and should be long enough to catch the fleeing pupper.
It's long enough, yeah.
Okay, so I just moved it out because 20 meters, right? And it can
Yeah.
move 16. Yes, it will be gone.
If you adjust the angle,
Yeah.
unless it should be correct
Should be. For sure.
to go through all the small boys. Yeah, perfect. So let's do some deck saves.
Dex saves.
Let's see
Okay.
here. Once again,
Closest areas first.
that is the God, 3 more.
But the other rolls are pretty good.
Just saved.
Ooh,
Critical 20.
36? Yeah.
Failed, and the one running failed. How many? How long? What?
It's 36.
Wow, and held as 18. This one, yeah. The wolf that hasn't been touched as of yet is the only one who survives. And also the guy who goes running off with the indeed horsemanship manual. Do you hear a wolf die in the woods?
Oh, I'm
without
not dead.
seeing it? Oh, oops, sorry.
I'm not dead. Well,
Well,
You are dead.
questionable.
Don't tell me that.
Does a wolf dying in the woods make a sound?
If no one's there to hear it.
Yeah. And once again,
this is
singed
fun.
fur fills the air. Okay. Lastly, we have the big boy here, still up and going. Roll me that 1d4 again.
He do be grappling.
Yeah,
Every
he's
day
gonna.
I'm grappling.
He seems the rucksack was destroyed. The grapple automatically.
That is a
ended.
1, so it is the Blood Spear of Kavan.
Okay. Then it disengages and goes running away.
Bitch!
It is. And
It's
it
okay, Illyria is hasted.
dashes. So it dashes 20 meters
Disengage.
away.
And that?
Oh no, that's true. It's 10
We
meters
can't.
away.
Yeah.
That's true. I was a bit too hasty.
Uh,
Sorry.
I thought that the
Okay.
small wolves, I assume they can do disengage and dash because bonus action act.
It's just wolves, man. They are slightly rabid right now, but they're just wolves. Okay. Illyria.
Which wolf has the manual?
It's
The
dead.
wolf with the manual is dead up there. The big wolf down here is running away with the spear.
Okay. Elia will use the dash action.
she's grappled.
Oh, she's grappled. Yes, she can't.
Oh, So she's going to stab the wolf that's grappling her right now.
Okay. Step away.
First,
For a
stab
20.
attack.
Yes. Yes.
The 8 plus 9.
For 10 damage.
That is still enough.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
Now you can chase.
lightsaber
She
cuts
does.
through the wolf. 2 halves.
She just sticks it in the torso and just tosses the wolf away. She is pissed. She is going to do like the vampire run that we always have, like the creepy vampire run towards the
run.
wolf.
Where he goes like,
Yeah.
shush.
How far is that?
Shush,
I assume
shush,
you've got like 12.
shush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. She
And she
is.
still. So that's a dash. So wait, I have doubled the movement, so I don't even
Yeah,
need to
you don't need to
right?
dash.
Okay, and I'm going to use my second action to stab the wolf.
Alright, step away.
Second attack action for a 19. You still have 2 more attacks. Do you want to use
Yeah.
them as well?
Oh god, yeah. Unleash.
Yes, I do.
For a 25.
25. And
a natural
Yes,
1.
that one.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
So
Just checking where the
only-
2 extra coming from. Just to
Haste.
yeah, haste only has 1 attack action.
Oh,
It's not-
yes.
You don't get extra
For the
attack
last
on
one
a
that
haste
we had.
action.
Yes.
So
Oh,
it's in that one
so-
anyway, but yeah, just for the future.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. It's true. It's true. I ever thought like, oh god, this spell. Let's roll.
That is 35 points of radiant damage.
How does Illyria want to do this?
Yes,
Hey.
Elia. Let me tell you exactly how Elia. After doing the creepy vampire run, she will jump on the wolf, and as the wolf tries to gallop away, wolf away, she will just stick to it and she will slash its throat while she is riding it with the sun sword.
Will she also, like, the wolf kind of like skids across the ground a little bit, so she kind of surfs it a little bit like Legolas, like, before it comes to a stop, and then she
Still
jumps
counts
off?
as 1.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Alright, and all your items are, for now, recoverable, but spread out a bit. Jivkos not having that backpack is a little bit awkward, but things could certainly be worse.
He'll just sort of look between them and look to the undead wolf forms and feel far too similar to them for comfort, but the determination that the clarity he had has taken him back over, and he will go, let us gather belongings and move, as we do not wish to be discovered by ravens, and I do not think that was any bit quiet.
Souls.
Thank you.
We're gonna need them where we're going.
I counted that in the gathering, but yes.
Yeah. So you do find potency 1 source in each of the woods. So that is 6.
Jeez.
6 potency 1. Okay.
Just 2 each to make it easy.
Sure, just to speed things up. So
Yeah.
And
I'll add it on the
then,
Eurysteus.
2 pot 2s in the 2 big boys.
I have no use for pot 2s, so I think they should either
Okay.
both go to Arius or split between Illyria and
He
Arius.
needs them.
Yeah.
Illyria doesn't need them either.
Yeah, so both to Arius. Yeah.
2 pot 2s and 2
2
pot
pot 1s. And then Illyria will get 2 pot 1s, I'll get 2 pot 1s.
Yeah, sounds good.
And Jivkos will just try and, as fast as he can, while also, in essence, actually committing a form of prayer to Boreas in disrespecting these wolves' bodies, gather his belongings. And the amount they can have them on his back, but the other ones try and sort of be like, can I for now give these to you guys to hold on to?
Yeah, so you kinda, if you have the right kind of straps, perhaps strap 2 weapons to your back.
So probably the maul and the blood spear. Yeah.
And then you can give Illyria one crossbow and Arius the other, because Arius isn't really carrying any weapons.
It'll just be a crossbow to each of them. The heavy to Illyria, the light to Arius.
And the book to Illyrian as well.
Yeah, just to keep it not get wet.
And Illyria kind of comes up, kind of like wipes off any mud that is kind of like gotten onto the handle of the light sword that she has, that he activates after reeling from the consequences of the haste spell. She goes up and she says, well, that was kind of terrifying in a sense.
They are trying to get things back from us. I believe most likely the gems, the stones, and for once I am thankful that we were not all together for that. Not sure that I had anything that would actually make them, well, they'd want to take.
Yes, indeed. If Nyx's bag was here, that could have been dangerous. Thankfully, I don't think we carry anything too important, just except for, of course, the sword.
Do you think I should warn them that they are attempting to retrieve items from us over prioritizing harming us?
Do you have the capabilities of sending such messages?
The stone may do so.
I don't know. No. The
Sending stone you gave me says it can send sending.
Yeah,
yes, but Nyx doesn't have the other one.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
okay.
That does.
Okay.
There's a
Then
third magical items that is connected to the
Perfect.
two.
Okay.
Yeah, that can stop them.
I won't have said that then. Perfect. All right. Sorry.
I mean, I can send a message. I just got some souls. I can.
It does not need to be one they reply to, but it may be important to make them aware that they are focusing on, well, I would assume stealing those stones from us.
That's true. Okay. Fine. I will send a message.
Let us walk as we do so.
Ooh. I think Arius will have to disincline one of these heavy crossbows because he will go over weight limit.
One's a light one.
Oh, one is a light one?
Yeah, the magic missile one.
Light. Let's double check. To the wiki!
Where can we find this wiki?
Light. There we go.
Somebody say a wiki for
Ooh.
Frostmark?
Is just in his capabilities to do
Oh,
so.
good.
He will be at 39 out of 40 kilos.
God. I can carry shit. I just don't have the means to carry anything.
Indeed. And that is an extra level of complexity in Frostmark, for sure. It needs to make sense practically. Okay, let's quickly do twice his pace and get out of here, and then I'll send something.
Agreed.
Okay. Okay, and as you do hustle away, let's go for a short break.
Short break!
Enjoying my chalice of Merlot. Wait, no.
Nice.
It is Merlot, yes.
Thank you so much, Hamo, for that wiki link. On cue. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna refill my glass.
I will say I just got back and I think that was all audible.
Well, I muted myself on stream, thankfully. So.
Oh, okay, good.
No worries. Yoey was at a music festival in himself.
He seemed to like it.
I accidentally didn't mute myself on Discord, but I was muted on the stream. So you just heard about your thoughts. About
Hi, Yoey.
Wee Woo says hi.
Hello, Wee Woo.
We love you.
He says he loves you
That's good.
and want to see you feet pics.
My feet are covered in dirt because I am a hobbit. If you want
There's defamation.
you'll enjoy it.
All right. Well, is Cookie or Idiom back?
I don't know if that was a deep cut joke or not.
I don't know. No, it's only us two.
Oh, yellow.
It is a favorite
here.
grape. Oh, nice.
Hello.
Hello.
So, I was just getting an ice pop because it's like 31 degrees still.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Damn, that hot?
I haven't got any ice pops left.
Jeez. Good weather in London. Have you guys been stealing all the good weather? Because the weather's been shit here.
It's so hot. I hate. You call it good weather. I hate it.
It's on fire and it's blowing this way, the fuckers.
Oh yeah, right. Canada.
A lot
It's
of
hotter
there's
here
been a lot of
than it
fires
is in
near my
Barcelona.
hometown, actually. Yeah. It's not good. It's the first time we've actually had to like take care about smoke in my hometown.
Oh.
We've never had fires close enough that it's actually swept into the town.
Oh no.
Yeah. Global warming, everyone.
Whee!
Yippee.
Nice.
Yep, hey.
Yar yar.
It's good, yeah. We get our sunbathers out.
Big summer blowout.
I'm back.
Big summer blue sail. Choo-hoo.
Big summer blowout.
Woohoo!
We have sunscreen, swim costumes, and sauna.
Yodelay.
Family, say hi, family. Hi.
Hi!
Just like real Sweden.
The violence.
I'm on Discord.
Hey,
Yay!
yay. We
You
love
did the
Discord.
thing.
You did the thing. Okay.
I'm on Twitch, man.
I'm
Thumbs up.
famous.
I will just preface this by saying I'm so thankful that you made that a non-lethal encounter that it was just them trying to fuck with us. Holy shit.
That was the plan all along, but you just split the party and like, okay, all right.
Well, thank God.
I mean, that was a pretty good
I mean,
decision.
actually, it's the best time to split the party because all the like important
mean,
shit
yeah.
is not with us.
Hamatsu and Nix have all the very important things.
Yeah, all the like the gems and like the bag with everything in it and everything, and then we've just got kind of like the sun sword and our own personal magic items, and that's it. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Thankfully, they didn't go for the sun sword.
Coincidentally, yesterday in my game, the players opened up a found bag of holding and discovered a child bones, a child skeleton, and a puppy
Of
skeleton
course
inside,
they have.
Of course, yeah.
and a book with the story about elves being hunted and that they were just going to keep their kid safe. Just put them in the bag of holding just for a few minutes so that there's no kid to be taken. And they were themselves were taken instead, leaving the kid to suffocate.
Oh.
Yay!
Well, is that- Jesus. I'm gonna get back to sipping my wine with a straw.
Let's get back
Anyway,
I'm very
to... Let's go back to something, a different
A
taste.
little somehow
or-
more lighthearted.
Yeah, somehow. Okay, are we guys ready to continue? Okay.
Yes.
As you make your way through the extended Searpool camp, on your way towards the debate stage, a little bit worried about what this might mean, hoping that your disguises will remain intact and not to be unnecessarily singled out, I will have Illyria make me a soul check. DV15.
What is her?
For haste or
And sending.
oh,
What
sending,
does she
sending, yes.
have? So I'm just. What is the thing for her spell casting? She's presence, I assume. So presence plus
Yeah,
3.
it should.
or
Is her spell attack? It should be up there in the beginning of things.
Oh, in the beginning. Oh, yes, it is. Sorry.
Yes, I designed these sheets for my own convenience. For sure.
Some
So
sort
yeah,
of-
spellcasting mod is +8.
Yes, plus 8. 26. C'est parfait.
Oh, nice. In your head, Nyx, you hear suddenly Illyria's voice go, Nyx, I don't know if I'm doing this right, but we were just attacked by wolves. We're fine, I'm fine, but they were trying to steal our equipment. Be careful.
I reply in my head because I guess it's mental.
Yes.
Noted. We might be slightly delayed after Argal is gathering the Vistani to have a speech. We're okay though.
I mean, and the silence is in response is not a nice feeling. Okay. Is there anything? You're just following the people going to the debate stage and all of that.
Following the crowd.
Yeah. Trying to not stick out.
Right. Like
Yeah.
using other bodies as ways to, like, block any sort of direct line of sight to people.
Okay.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. For sure. Okay. All right. It takes a couple of minutes just to travel there because, there's a lot of traffic, a lot of bodies moving, and indeed the Bustani aren't the quickest ever. So 15 or so minutes later, the Tieflings gather at the same place as the debate was held. Following along, incidentally, you walk past Madame Eva's abandoned tent and her personal campfire. You remembered to be abandoned last time you saw it, but you find it this time gone. And so is the belongings of the original members of that circle and their tents as well. The whole area has been basically eradicated and changed. You don't see anything that resembles or belongs to the sisters Mirabelle and Sorvia, the couple with the newborn baby Bella and Ven, the family trio of Dorinia, Saban, and Cato, the old fox Ion, the respected storyteller Fleur, as well as the young and idealistic Sophia that you are masquerading as. The whole area has been replaced with what you can only call a tent mansion. Several larger tents have been modified to resemble wings and rooms that connect to a larger hall, and it is swarming with Aragal's lackeys, most of them in werewolf form.
Nyx tries not to react. He takes it in.
Fair. You head on past, and past it on the stretch of looser ground by the shore. All what remains of Eva's pyre is an ashen scar on the ground. Let's move over to this map here. And I should have given you permission to see through Harmartia's token, so this should work for you as well. I'm pretty sure. When you stream.
Well, I didn't give him permission.
No consent.
But you do see it, right, Weebu? And Cookie? Through the street?
Yeah. Wait.
There's lots of people.
Yeah, I say like yeah, it's the same with the elections where
Nice.
yeah.
Yes, good. Just making sure. This is not all tokens of the original party as on this map.
We be behind these guys.
Yeah, fair. You can step even further back as you want. I just wanted to put you.
Yeah, further back, yes. We're all the way back here.
I was gonna say because.
You also see that the Vistani has begun to tear down and recovering the materials of the great mosaic of wooden platforms on stilts along the shore, but they haven't gotten that far into it, as many still stands, as you can see. It's clear the original stage has become perhaps some kind of communal meeting space in the meantime, as stumps, chairs, and benches in greater numbers have been moved here for ease and for comfort, kind of like viewing the stage. Up already on the stage, Aragorn stands decked out in fancy flowing robes and jewels, covering each finger, clamped on his horns, and also woven into his hair. It is clear that he's living well and large and likes to flaunt it. The Vistana around you who watch him, you clearly see expressions colored with a mix of jealousy, adoration, and ambition. Currently, it seems like Aragorn is not all the way up, ready to talk. He's like standing a little bit further back, talking with two of his closest confidants out there. And they are indeed in were-raven form. Standing guard are also more were-ravens, but also some in normal Vistani garb and visage as tieflings, but all of them are armed and armored. There's also two more attendees that stand to the back, with between them, kind of resting by their feet, is a weird lump of a sack that is quite large, that is just like lying there on their feet. I'm not exactly sure what that is yet. And on the other side of the stage, on 5 rickety chairs, are 5 members of the 9 Vistani Elders Council. Originally were 9 last time you saw them, who sit silently, Ian included. If they're here as decoration, as a show of support, a sign of domination, or a mixture of all 3, you're not entirely sure of as of yet. Both of you make me perception intelligence checks, please.
Please make me a perception intelligence check. My DNA.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I can do it. My wish is your command.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really want to be on the computer of my own.
I don't mind it. It's not hard.
Oh shit! I'm actually. Give me a moment.
I can also check your sheet if you want.
No, it's okay. Perception intelligence. That's going to be a +4.
Nice. 20. Not natural.
Okay. Hamartia, you
Yes.
do spot kinda the outline of 2 tieflings you've met that were the party interacted with quite a lot over there at the Eva's original campfire. One, Fleur, Nyx interacted with a lot. And you kind of know
Yes,
her.
I remember
with
her.
Bright red hair and like the extensive makeup that she's wearing. Because of that, you spot her through the crowd. And you do also, with that 20, also manage to see, just when the crowd parts just in this perfect way, and also hearing Kato pretty loudly laugh, for a moment you see Kato's pinkish skin over to the other side the base stage.
I see. I'm going to put a little elbow to Nyx. And I'm going to whisper to him. Nyx, Kato is here. Like the what?
Oh, right. Sorry, I was slightly distracted. Let's try and get a good distance so it doesn't seem weird that there are two of them here. Are we gonna
Well, you
like,
just
go
shuffle
through the
away, I
crowd?
think.
Shuffle through the crowd, like that
Even
way.
further,
Yeah.
further
Move
away?
further away. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
shucks.
yeah.
All right. Okay. Oh. Okay. You know what? Make me a subterfuge cunning.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Advantage because I'm helping him?
Yeah, like either both of you roll or one of you roll with advantage.
That's Buffalo?
Both rolls fine.
Okay, it's a +9 for me.
Alright.
Hey, Amartya is a tricky mistress, you know?
Nyx is like distracted by the fact his home is being destroyed.
Yeah, that makes sense. So the average.
Is it the average or is it advantage? Like,
Since both of you, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. Since both of your how you perform in this moment matters, it's more like the average between the two. Because if one fails really badly, it will have an effect. Thankfully, though, you scoot. You, perhaps a bit of a cow action, a bit of like we're not important, kind of like hiding in perhaps in the shadows underneath one of these stilt-like platforms. There's, for now, at least, nobody who calls you out. There are a few actually faces that seem to recognize Kato, but there's nothing strange about it, so they just let it go.
Yeah, we're just shuffling.
Yeah.
look, every day we're shuffling. Yeah, we're just shuffling away.
Okay. There still seems to be some time before the meeting starts.
Does it look like their bags are? You said that there's like sacks at their feet.
There's one big white sack, like in between with the, like at the feet of these two attendees over here.
What's the general vibe? Does everyone not really know what's going on, or?
Do make me an empathy composure.
Is there vibes check in the house? 30-20.
The fact that all of the people up on the stage is looking very serious and grave. Like there's this somber kind of affair up there. It is spreading through the crowd a little bit of like, oh shit, they're bad news, right? Or something big is happening.
And then we wait to hear what the shit is happening. But actually, can Nyx also look around? He knows this place very well. It doesn't seem like the majority of the people are here. Like, is the camp drained of people, and they're all congregating here, including people in the various stalls and people who could potentially be selling stuff.
For sure, there's more people on the on the map and like further away than can be seen. You were pretty quick on the scene, so you've gotten just a good spot. As I said, about half or so of the camp has already left, and then of that, like the young children and older, like the older Vistana, or the sick, like the people who don't have any stake in what is actively happening for the Vistana, they're still back at the camps, at the wagon circles and whatever homesteads they have, with a few who are acting like babysitters, usually those who draw the short end of the stick, who wishes to be here instead.
Fair. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see what Aragel's gonna be yapping about.
All right.
Yep.
All right. A couple of more minutes pass. The tension rises. There's also a little bit of frustration of like, why aren't they starting? But eventually, finally, Aragel takes a step forward to begin talking, and he holds up one of his bejeweled hands with the other hand kind of behind his back in this very kind of proper, almost like senatorial kind of body language, definitely arrogant, and one might believe he would think of himself as some great conquering king or hero of some sort. At the same time, the voices kind of begin to die down a bit.
I whispered to Hamatia just as things get started, says, if this turns into some sort of strange cult-like agenda, and everyone starts turning into were-ravens, we have to make a run for it, and hopefully grab what we can along the way.
I want to kill him so bad.
You and me both.
Fine, but maybe if we can sneak in or... Well, I hate this.
Brothers, sisters of the proud Vistani nation, today my heart is burdened with grave and tragic news. Something terrible has happened to the village of Barovia by some people we all used to respect and love. Aragel pauses for effect to let the crowd whisper a bit and let assumption simmer. It's true. Despite our political differences, I used to respect Nyx of Sir Polrus' naive idealism, and I used to believe he held the best of intentions for his fellow Vistani in his heart, even if he came across as a little bit misguided. We must also remember that Nyx was a chosen attendee of the late and great Madame Eva, and currently holds possession, against our will, I will add, of the first Tarokka deck ever crafted by her own very hands. And then we have the fair Illyria, a young flower of such conviction and beauty you couldn't help to feel inspired in her presence. Such joy I've harbored in my heart for a tragic prince to finally find his fairy tale ending. Today, friends, I must confess, I've been deceived. These things I used to believe, and perhaps many of you as well. But we have all been proven wrong. A great simmering and a murmuring of the crowd rises in surprise and curiosity. They have cruelly stolen the magical artifact that our prince has so graciously bestowed upon the village through cold-blooded murder of an innocent and brilliant young man and the extortion of a well-meaning and grieving mother. This artifact surged life into the banning ground and is a crucial part of our prince's plan to bring Barovia back to its former glory. In the hands of the burgomistress, the village of Barovia was well underway to save itself from extinction and to produce food not only enough for its inhabitants but all Barovians of this valley. Yet, our prince hasn't forgotten us in this great project. A part of the miraculously fertile farmlands were set aside for wine production. For us! To spread discord, chaos, and by any means to hurt our prince. Nyx the duplicitous and Illyria the maiden led astray, and their ill-begotten friends, a hag, an enemy noble, and an undead menace. The deceivers have not only taken away the Barovians' chance to feed themselves and our wine for the foreseeable future, they have also destroyed all records and documents to begin anew next season. How can anyone do something so evil? You must ask yourself right now. And why? I will answer. To do everything in their power to make the Barovians starve and deny us our wine. They come to destroy who we are, take what we have, and erase our history and tradition. That's why Nyx tried to poison us against our staunch ally, our beloved prince. At this time, the crowd is quite angry. There's boos, there's gasps, there's a lot of murmurs. There's call for violence against Team Trauma. I proclaim this. Nyx the duplicitous and his friends, his deceivers, are truly exiled now from the family. He does not deserve to carry our name any longer. And they are not welcome by our fires. No longer shall we offer our drink and food, our friendship readily. But friends, do not hastily attack. I hear you, and my heart bleeds with you. However, my comrades, they have proven themselves very powerful. But do report where they are and what they're doing up the chain. And if you can, if you feel confident, if you see an opening, I very much so hope you can make their day very miserable indeed, in whatever way that you can. Aragorn laughs darkly, and the several in the crowd responds, once again crying out for different kinds of sabotage or even murder, especially of Nyx. And then sweeping with his hand back towards the two attendees that are awaiting him, he gives them like a small motion of his head for them to move forward, and they carry the sack with them, and they kind of go to the edge of the stage here. They reach into the bag, and they one of them produces a rope, and both of them seem to tie something in the bag and then tie something up on the stage as Aragorn says, going forward, let me show you how the Vistani deal with traitors who wish to hurt us. And after a moment where he has gathered enough of a stage pause with curiosity and whispers once more to use the crowd as much as possible, he makes indeed again a small mention towards those two attendees, and they kind of squat and push the sack off the edge. It falls away, and something heavy pretty soon in the rope, but it holds, and something seems to dangle just over the edge of the waters upside down. And that body, it takes a while for you to see what it is, but it is indeed a pretty beaten and bloodied body of Radu. And Aragorn immediately continues, this traitor not only stole from me, but then aided Nyx with an unfair advantage during the debate against me. I learned of his betrayal, and I acted swiftly to protect us all. I hope you will join me to do the same, comrades. There's definitely a bit of fear and a little bit of shock at this kind of display of violence, and there's certainly like a sobering of respect of the kind of power that Aragorn wields at this point. Spread the news wide and far to all our friends and family in the valley and beyond, so they're not deceived as terribly as we were. And here, friends, it is time for us to step up and do some heavy work. Because this tragedy will now affect us as much as the Barovians, and why Nyx's betrayal is so cruel and profound. It's time to heal the animosity between us and the Barovians, so we can stand shoulder to shoulder in protection of our prince and our very way of life. We must save them. There's a bit of shock and groans as the crowd realizes what this means. There's nothing more than what a persona truly hate, and that is to work hard. I'm sorry to say we must speed up our plans on delivering lifeblood to our prince, and we must also now carry food with us back to the mists. Not only souls. But we will do so proudly, because we know what the glory and riches await us if we do this well. It is time for the Vistani nation to truly rise and carve our place in this world, demand our respect, and claim the spoils. So go out, my friends, trade when you please, take when possible, and enrich yourself. And our prince in all of this archipelago has to offer. It is time we hit the bigger towns and cities of Karnas. It's time to take on Persoi. We shall use our grand gift of the Raven Totem to the fullest. Spy, scout, plot. Because they cannot comprehend the skill, the cunning, and the artistry in all that we do. And as the crowd cheers, towards that end, I and the esteemed elders have discussed who are worthy to be ascended to the skies and clad in the honor of feathers this day. 20 more of you, my comrades, have proven yourself worthy for this grand gift. As always, this will not be the last time I offer these boons upon friends and family. Prove yourself to each other, to me and our prince, and the gift of flight will be yours too. The crowd then gets dead silent in rapt attention and hunger. And everybody seems to take like a step forward, pushing themselves closer to the edge, a crowd surge. They're begging to be chosen, it's clear. Aragorn brings down a scroll from his robes, and quite ceremoniously he begins shouting out names with great fanfare. And they all get cheered on, one after the other, and they kind of like run through the crowd up to wait at the base of one of the gangplanks, and like all the Vistana kind of clap their shoulders as they go past, and they get cheered on. It takes about 2-3 minutes to go through this process.
I think that's our cue, Hamatir.
Yes, let us be away then. We will... I guess we will go to the infirmary where...
Sure. It is a little
Whilst
bit...
everyone's distracted.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
They are definitely distracted, but it's also a little bit strange for two people to leave during this time. Make me another cunning subterfuge, but with advantage, both of you.
Thank you. That's a +9 for me.
Because they are indeed distracted, but this is a weird thing to do.
22.
Okay, all right, you guys leave. No need. Oh, you did that secretly to GM 20?
Sorry. I'm so used to doing /GR in my own game.
Fair.
Oh, I'm just a game master, you know.
It's like the game master issues. Sorry.
I'm not.
Sorry, guys.
I'm not
I'm just better
used
than
to
you
being a
good players,
peasant.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a 10, not a 20. 20 was an error roll.
No, Matteo's got the 22.
Oh, yeah, and you got a 10 as highest, as you did it to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, let's go back for a moment. As you're trying to go past, you notice, Hamartia, that nobody really seems to pay Sofia any attention. She doesn't seem to be like a known figure at all. Nor does she take so much space. So she is pretty much looked past, so to speak. One Vistana. Kind of like similar in feeling to Kato, like on the verge of hitting middle age, and is definitely feeling the anxiety and anxiety of that. Grasps onto Kato's forearm and goes, "Why, Kato, leaving so soon? I thought you were hoping to be chosen today."
Please, you misunderstand my intentions. I'm not leaving. I'm merely doing the next task that I am required to do for the selectees. After all, they should be celebrated, no, after becoming lofty and elevated. I'm just merely getting our reserves of wine for them.
I almost pity you. It seems to be hard climbing yourself out of the pit that your mother made for you.
I agree. It's been pretty shit after all. Nyx was the one that came from my conclave, and his shadow has casted pretty far. I am starting to have feelings that perhaps we were misunderstanding. And I'm not so sure that Nyx was actually correct to go up there. So we all have to working extra hard to come out of the shadow and prove to the rest of the Vistani that we are not all as shitty as that Nyx.
Yes, but Kato, do try to not hate me too much when I become a Were-Raven far before you.
I mean, I will try my best. I will secretly be crushed, but I will be grateful for the fact that it will be my time soon enough. But for now, it is these that need to be celebrated, and to do that, there must be wine.
He kind of pats you pretty patronizingly on one of your shoulders with this look of like mock sympathy, but is like actually looking down on Kato. Yes, and try you will.
My time will come, rest assured, but
I will cheer you on from the sidelines. Well, go and do your hard work.
such is life.
For some. And he kind of like laughs again and then turns around and like continues sharing with the crowd. But you're let go of.
I scoot Softmartia.
Alright, you get away from the cheers of the crowd.
We go loot the infirmary.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Fair. Okay. You do find the kind of like the grand infirmary pretty easily. They do, as I said, seem pretty slammed and pressed for supplies. You do learn that there are many roosts and caravans that are aggressively trading for various like more adventurous akin supplies because of what they've been ordered to do. And healer's kits are for sure a essential item in that vein. One of you can roll deception with either presence or manipulation with advantage with the aid of the other, and like describe to me like how you go about basically negotiating the need for these healer's kits.
I think that a good idea would be to go with the narrative that I went to the woods, looking for something that I shouldn't, and I may have fallen and bruised myself a little bit, and I need some supplies.
I think that works. Given be muddy feet, and you can weave the look on you to be slightly damaged and wounded from excursions.
A few bruises, like baggy eyes, all the good jazz.
And I'll back up Sophmatia by looking down at her and tutting a lot and said, "I told you not to go out there. There's things out there that are getting all sorts of riled up." And you do look like Nyx. Perhaps this is problematic.
All right. Okay. Yeah. One of you make me a deception with manipulation.
Okay.
With advantage. With the aid of the other.
I have. Let's do 1-1.
No. It's with advantage because the story is yours.
Okay. Please roll with advantage plus 13.
Martin, what the fuck?
That's what she's made for.
It's rolling apparently.
Oh yeah.
It's just rolling the dice apparently.
And we shall wait.
It's a 24.
A 24. Okay. So one they easily immediately give you, but they do demand like a higher price. Even so, you spun this tale very well. In like they were sunny or shrewd, and they know that the situation as it is. If there is high demand, you can increase the price. So the first one goes for 10 GP instead of 5.
Oh.
The second one, they get a little bit more apprehensive about, and will release for 15 additional.
These are individual healing kits or packs of 10?
Every kit has 10 uses.
Okay. I think we need to get as many as we can, really.
Yeah, so I'll take 2, I think.
We have quite a lot of gold, so...
Yes, but we do need to keep it... we don't want to get too many healing kits, because then it will look suspicious.
True. Okay, we get 2, and if there are any potions, like salves, healing potions might be useful too.
Herbalist kit can also be found. One of them at double the price. I hasn't prepared how much that one costs normally. Potions. To give that up, they don't really seem... Potions don't seem to be really held in a communal fashion. It's more like individual treasures of either like well-off individuals or roosts. And you get the feeling that you might need to trade something more worthwhile than coin for that.
Yeah, Nyx would understand the need for trading of items that could be considered um, more substantial than just coin, because coin is frivolous to the Vistani.
Yeah.
Um,
In comparison to a potion of healing, especially in these times, for sure.
Ruby necklace.
Well, that one has a the front is like a clear gem, but the backside of the necklace is open, and there is engraved into the jewel the insignia of Strahd, of the Tsarevich coat of arms. So that would be spicy to bring forward.
I don't think we have anything really that's available to trade that Nyx is carrying in the mini bag of holding, short of the grab bag. Unfortunately, we haven't come across so much stuff. I don't know if Mati is carrying anything of any sort of significance. Short of things that you're just using. You know, you just have the bare minimum sort of stuff.
Yes, I'm not really. Let me think for a moment. Yeah. Oh, I don't have the count bank anymore. I wouldn't want to give it to you.
I think it's fine. We don't have enough to barter. You know.
I actually have something. Something that I got in Argenvold, actually.
Oh.
What I'll say. Now I always wanted to be something more out there, and she will pull a hilt from a broken sword that she found in Argenvold.
Oh, but it's
just a knickknack.
Oh,
I think it's just a knickknack. Is it magical?
No, because it would have come up as when Nyx would do detect magic, but
yeah.
So no.
I found it in the woods outside, and I really like it. I know it's not much, but and it means something to me.
In front of you, you kind of have this slightly older Vistana man, like more in his later years, with salt and pepper hair, a very tired look on his face. It's not an easy job to be a medic in the Vistana world. About the bullshit you must see. We get this very much like overworked kind of dad, older dad kind of look on his face, with like an unruly beard that he doesn't like have time to take care of. Child, this doesn't really hold that much, unless you have for some people, a really good story around it, some kind of historical worth, a tale. But I guess you can go to those that hands out weapons and armors and exchange it for something that's more usable actually in combat.
I don't really know how to fight.
Sophia, I think it's okay. I mean, we have what we need to bandage you up. It was just merely if there was something that perhaps we could give Aragal after all he's done for us. Perhaps, it's not important for our kind brother here to contribute to this new world that Aragal is so gratefully providing us. But I'm sure, once we tell Aragal that,
This isn't the first time I played this game. Okay.
Sure, of course. You know, I mean, you've got to do your job. We've got to do ours.
I know where
Come,
I
Sophia.
stand. Listen, this is... I can't. Some of these are spoken for and has already been taken by other roosts and caravans. The other I need, because there's going to be another party tonight. Of course there's going to be another party tonight. Listen, you might be able to go to some of the roosts that might be staying a little bit longer and perhaps negotiate with them to release one of the healer's kits, okay? If you need more.
Noted. Let's be away.
Alright.
Thank you.
And he's more than happy to be rid of you.
We give the 35 gold pieces and we'll change it from the party.
Good. Good, good. At this point, there are people kind of filtering from the meeting point back to wherever they were, what they were doing, or where they were staying. And it's a little bit random of who you come upon at this point. At this time, this is a straight up stealth. Let's do a stealth cunning to make sure we don't walk or be near people who might recognize us, or indeed it's the same person.
We're just getting bandages before the wine. Cunning dexterity. Sorry, stealth dexterity.
Stealth cunning, for sure.
Stealth cunning.
Stealth cunning.
Yeah.
Okay, that's plus 9 for me.
22.
Marty is carrying me so hard.
Again, as people walk past, there are people who call out for Kato. These people seems to be more warm towards Kato and is like asking Kato to come party with them for tonight.
I give them like, you know, prayer hands, like I'm coming, and just like walking by, saying like I'm coming back, no problem, don't worry, start without me.
Finger guns.
Finger guns, yeah.
Alright, okay. And you're let go of. Okay. Are you indeed gonna try and talk to different roosts about a third healer's kit? Or how you feel?
I think we push our luck, and we are already pushing our luck, and we want to probably leave at this point.
Yeah,
We
we're
came
away.
for.
Yeah.
We slip away.
You slip away.
We're already late anyway.
Indeed, you spend like at this point like 30-40 minutes in here, so it is approaching nighttime, that's for sure. But to not play around with time too much, meanwhile,
Another pack of wolves.
Oh, fuck!
if only.
They're not that hungry, are they? God.
They're hungry for backpacks.
Alright.
This time it's a pack of... I don't know. Pack of octopuses.
Squirrels.
Squirrels.
Dire squirrel.
Illyria informs you guys that the sending went off, and so far it seems well. He said he was going to be careful. So far, so good.
That is all we may hope for. And, well, to get to our meeting point, fine.
Yes, very thankful to have you around, Master Arius. You are indeed sharp.
Extremely. You spotted something I most definitely would not have.
Finally, something I feel confident in. I will continue keeping an eye out. So let's hope this is the last for today, please.
Yes. My hopes are there too.
Oh, then if we're gonna reach that meeting point or area, I think we need to continue traveling, no?
Most definitely.
Well then,
Onwards.
continue leading the way. You are a very, very good friend to have in the front.
I would hope so.
When
Gives
I
a sort of like
see you,
small toothy smile.
Miss Kaiser in the cereal. Maybe more too. And Iris takes up the rear, and Illyria is in the middle. Once again, both of them are a little bit. Their footsteps are a little bit more heavy as they're laden with some more packing. But so far, so good. Hopefully, nothing critical happened because of it. A uninterrupted hour of travel later, you leave behind the thinning forest and instead ascend upon a carved out stone road that hugs the undulating east side of Mount Gakis. Sometimes the road is padded with gravel, dirt, and stone to the side to flatten out a greater width of a path for ease of travel with both leg and carriage. Sometimes the mountain itself has been carved into what resembles almost like a half tunnel, still mostly open air to your right hand side, but a stone ceiling above. With what means this was done, you're not entirely uncertain of. You do remember, Revo, in your early days of traveling around, you didn't leave too much the greater Argebost area, but this road certainly was not as easy to traverse as it is now. It was even worse in the past. But this part of your journey do bring some calm to your hearts, because despite the very steep cliff edge to your right, where you can hint the very small outline of meager trees, and at times the complete mountain wall to your left-hand side that can feel a little bit stifling and claustrophobic, you know that this essentially means that enemies can only come from two directions, from ahead or behind. And thankfully, it seems, for about an hour and a half further, no one dares to approach. As you continue to gingerly walk this hide road, and through Jivkos and Iria's knowledge of the area, after you cleared yet another hour of serpentine road, this time descending in altitude again, you begin to wonder if you come upon a point where the road to Sirpool is only an hour or so away as the raven flies to your right, somewhere far below you. And indeed, in that direction, the landscape is incredibly steep, treacherous, with loose rock and slippery mountain streams with near 45-degree angles here and there. You hope that Harmartia and Nyx will get out of Sirpool safely and join you somewhere in this area. You're not entirely sure without the map if you're in the best of locations, but Jivkos, considering your knowledge in general of Barovia, you're pretty confident that you're in the right kind of general area. Is there something you want to do as you wait?
Well, they're continuing to walk, are they not?
Yeah, like there's basically 3.5 hours of journey now for you guys, where you're just walking.
Yeah. I think this time, while continuing, his fog, his cloud on his clarity, will feel more and more clear as, while tumultuous but still successful the last engagement was, he knows that now they realize they should probably be prioritizing what they can get out of them rather than whether they can kill Team Trauma. And so he'll just sort of be dwelling on the fact of what could, in this valley of, like, to his knowledge, actually stand something towards them. And then, upon thinking about that, he'll be unable to stop himself from drifting back towards the thoughts of how, even if they get Argynvost's skull, defeat Barbara Saga, and go back to Argynvost to rejoin the skull with the rest of his body, how would he get his order to accept that? To let him do it? Would they, under the thing that they are set upon, allow him to reunite the two, or would they, out of obligation to, well, the curse, try to stop him? And if so, in his head, he does not think that there is much of a chance that in a full-on fight they would be able to overcome the High Knights. And he would just try to contemplate this fog, this sort of fuzziness in decision on would they accept it from what he can remember in his time under the curse. Will they accept it? Or will they have to fight once more?
Good questions. Illyria kind of sits down and nurses her migraine and her tired body. She has sustained some heavy hits, and Arius goes through his notes. As you're not entirely sure exactly where to go at this point, but nightfall is upon you, and you certainly hope that Nyx and Hamartia is on the way. Back again! Thankfully, you guys, you make it out of Serpool without any more incidents. Some good rolls there, thankfully. Just
Good job,
skirting
Hamartia.
the line. With 2 healer's kits richer. There's very few people on these paths here. It seems like most people are like reeling from the meeting and kind of like want to return to their small groups and their roosts and their families to kind of discuss what just happened and make plans. There's also more like effort of like bringing down all the platforms and preparing caravans to leave or otherwise make more permanent camp. So you find yourself pretty soon, after 10 minutes or so, walking down Serpool path to be alone again. But there is that occasional raven in the trees.
Yeah. We're aware that we're obviously, need to watch the sky and as well as any patrols around. So we make sure to be very careful and walk, stealthily as much as possible. And Nyx will have out the compass and follow the most reasonable direct route to the stone.
Okay.
Hamartia will have souls. Oh wait, I don't have soul. He died. Never mind. He's dead.
Damn.
But we're not gonna take to the sky.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Hamartia thinks as, oh, I can have soul scarred. God damn it.
We know where they are. Just mindful that if we take to the skies on dusk and dawn, that we're going to be spotted pretty easily by the ravens in the sky. So I was wondering, if it's going to get dark soon, which means that it's going to be easier for us to find our way directly without being confronted by anything without our knowledge. So we have to just push on, and if it gets to a point where it's steeper terrain, I think the best thing to do would be to summon something that can climb rather than something that can fly.
Yeah,
I mean,
I have
well,
some.
you can fly, right? You can fly. And
I can fly, yes, but I don't think I can carry you.
No, I can fly too.
Can you?
I've learned that ability a long time ago. Back when we had the encounter with the wolves outside of Kresk.
Oh, I see.
I've just never had an opportunity to use it. I didn't want to steal your thunder, Hamatir.
No, it's okay. I mean, you know, we both can change forms. We can both fly. We can both go invisible. It's fine. It's fine. No one's stealing. No one's fun. You know, we're just like sharing abilities.
Right, it's like, two of a thing is twice as better.
Yeah. Yes. Double trouble for the enemy.
True, twice the size is always better.
Yes.
Twice
Okay.
the Nix goes on tirades of like thinking about other things that double up that are good.
And Marc does not understand
as
any
good.
of them.
Twice the ice
What is
cream.
yes.
Twice the beer. Twice the boobies.
Okay. So looking at your map and knowing that it's not exact, you guesstimate that at the closest point to the Upper Swanage Road, there seems to be an hour and so. Like an hour 10 minutes, an hour 20 minutes, you're not entirely sure, as the raven flies, of a distance between like the closest point. Fly lasts for 10 minutes.
We're not going to fly unless we come to a point where it's not passable without climbing, and even then it would just be to hover and climb and get over that. We want to stay underneath the canopy of any sort of trees below the tree line.
So you're attempting to leg it.
We are, and if it becomes difficult terrain, we will do something magical to overcome it.
Okay. Will you go slower to stealth it out, or will you go normal pace?
Yeah, because like we can always track. Yeah. I mean, it's better to be slower at this point and not be detected, I think.
Okay. All right. Okay, a number of rolls. First of all, hiding underneath the canopy. But this is mostly sound because sight is rapidly deteriorating because sunset is here. Let's do stealth dexterity for you both.
Okay, stealth dexterity. That's a plus plus 9 for me as well.
Plus 9.
Damn.
28.
28.
Oh, wee.
And I rolled so well.
Twice the boobies.
Wow.
Twice the puppies.
Despite the black eyes of the ravens shimmering in the fading light of day, somehow you are almost invisible in the underbrush and under the canopy. Okay, so that is half the speed, so it is rapidly gonna get extremely dark. From basically 1 hour or so of a trip, this will turn into 2 hours and like 2.5 hours of traveling. Hamartia, Well, let's
Yes.
let's jump over that stream when we get to it. First of all, yeah. First of all, do both of you have ranks in survival?
I have 2 ranks in survival.
And I have jack of all trades, so half proficiency.
I
So
see.
1 rank.
Okay.
No, it's just like it's a half rank.
For
Okay.
me, this isn't truly enough for advantage, but it's definitely going to lower the DV slightly with Nix's help because of Jack of all trades. Okay, Hamartia, make me survival cunning.
Survival cunning. That's gonna be, let's see, survival cunning is a +8.
God damn.
Still
16.
16. Both of you make me a vitality saving throw.
Oh, fuck. Oh, actually, that might be too bad.
Oh, that's not as good as the others.
Oh.
That's a +1.
Oh.
All right. So,
We died to consumption.
Too much chili.
going. You're hiding very well, and it's a slow creeping forward in the dying of the light, in like the beginning of this 2.5 hours journey about you undertake up this very steep slopes and cliff sides with streams, thick thorny underbrush, big boulders, and indeed sometimes extreme angles with loose gravel and wet mud. And while you do catch yourself before making any loud noises, this is incredibly both slow but also tiring to withstand. And you've gotten somewhere. You not entirely sure where you are exactly on the map, but you're sure you made some headway. But both of you at this point, as light completely leaves the skies, you're pretty sure you have at least as far forward as you traveled, and you both have suffered a level of exhaustion. And Hamartia, you cannot see anything anymore.
Next.
Yes, hold on to my jacket. It's getting dark.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you a big hug.
I just, it's kind of difficult terrain, but we were making headway. I'm sure of it. I do have a question, just to take your mind off of things, Matiar. This ability that you have, this hag ability to turn into whoever that you've seen before.
Yes.
And maybe someone that you haven't seen before, right?
It's anything my imagination can imagine, pretty much.
And the clothing, that happens too. Or
Is it stated in the ability?
It says that it retains the clothing, but I
are you retaining
do have a
clothing?
complementary disguise kit. So
Right, so yeah, because Nick would have
Limited.
seen either it happened or it didn't happen. So.
yeah, so I actually, if you've noticed, also my robe is quite big on me, and that's on purpose. So if I need to transform into someone larger, I can just, so, that's why it's so big. It's a choice.
So if you could, hey, so if you can just transform into anything that your imagination can, you're only limited by your imagination. Why wear clothing at all and just transform into like, I don't know, the foliage, the forest, you know, the grasses, to be completely
No,
undetected.
it has to be a humanoid. It has to be
Okay,
something human.
A humanoid that looks like covered in grass.
Let me try.
Yeah. Interesting.
Can I become a grass elf or something?
Okay, so you can't duplicate the appearance of a creature you've never seen.
Yes. I have to see. I need to see a humanoid with grass for hair or something like this to imitate it.
Well,
As
you have minor illusion, do you not? You could conjure something that looks like that, and then perhaps
I think it has to
try
be
and.
real, you know. It's really weird. I didn't make this up. It just that after I see something, I can feel it, and then I can do it. It's not something that you can do knowingly. It's like a muscle.
Like a memory?
Yes, like a memory, like a muscle memory. So when I try to transform into you, I don't think, oh, it's Nyx, it's purple skin, it's a horn, it's red eyes. I just do it. I just think I want to turn into Nyx.
I see. I was just curious because it might be a touchy subject. Say like, hey, why don't you just turn into this and that, and why not
It's a valid
become
question.
like, I don't know, anyone that you've seen before that just walks through. You know, you pass one tree trunk and boom, you're another person. I know if I was you and
Yeah.
I could change it into anyone, I could change it to so many people.
It's quite fun, yes, but I've been not myself in quite a long time, so actually being me is quite the refreshing experience.
I guess we're on opposite ends of the spectrum there, Hamatia. You're wanting to be you, and I'm not wanting to be me.
Why wouldn't you want to be you?
Did you hear what they said?
What? Arigo?
Yeah.
Did you really put any weight in of Arigo's opinion? Are you mad?
It's not about Arago's opinion. It's the fact that he is now technically the leader of the Vistani, and who is now telling the collective of my people to shun me and truly exile me and to no longer have me welcome. Yeah, okay, there was a part of a small moment in time when that happened too, but it was never really excommunicated. It was more like, oh, you've been a very bad boy, but you know, maybe we forgive you if you do come back to us. No, this is something different. This is truly being cut off from anyone that I grew up with, anyone that would have had any sorts of, you know, family feelings for me. Until
What do you-
somehow I can show them that Aragal is full of shit. And that what we have done is for the better for the valley in the long run. We will use that gem probably sometime in the future after all this is over so that the valley can flourish again, but I am feeling very alone.
Nyx, the people who shun you for things like that, they're not family, really. I mean, they are, and I understand it, and I have a first-hand experience of making enemies of all my family, as you are well aware. But we need to stick to the people who accept us. You know, and for them to accept us, we need to accept ourselves. I mean, look at me. I cannot go into civilized society using my own form. Right? I always disguise myself. As you say, I'm born of a hag. If I go as the Hamatia that you know, I'll just be
Maybe what?
probably try to tie me to a stake or something, you know.
Why would they do that? After all, Baba Lysaga was, rubbing shoulders with the Count. Your mother has rubbed shoulders with the Count. People know of the hags in this valley holding tremendous power, and now you have taken your mother's place, so to speak. Why do you feel you need to hide?
The image of a hag is a terrifying thing.
Only to you, Hamatir.
Really? I mean, look at my family. They're all abominations. They're all morbid abominations. They're all monsters.
On the
And
inside, yes.
I know, but I look just like one of them. I am. I know, but it doesn't change the fact that I am still a sort of half thing. I don't know. I really don't.
I think
Well,
that you have two options here, Matia. You can choose to be ashamed of who you are. I mean, that is something that you lived with and grew up with and were forced to accept from your family, telling you were not good enough, that you were ugly, and that no one would accept you. Or you can choose to step into the light, as your given name suggests, and tell yourself you are Amatia, stumbling. You are unique, and you do not represent the darkness that came before you.
even if I look like one of his monsters, even with my teeth, with this sharp teeth, with this horn, this pale skin, where will I be other than here that people will accept this?
I think
Where?
people who find out who you are will accept you no matter what, once they know who you are. In certain places, I am the monster. Going outside the mists and seeing what's out there, there are far more disgusting abominations than you and I.
You're giving me a lot to think about, Mr. Nix.
If there's anything that I am good for, it's being confident in me.
You know what? Let's do a wager. Let's do a deal. Let's make a deal. I am willing to go to the next town as myself. Truly myself, not the projected humanoid vision image that I usually disguise myself with. But you need to do something too.
What?
You need to figure out who your family is and what is it.
Huh. Deal.
Deal. Which Martia gives you a hand to shake.
In the darkness that
Yeah.
Nix can clearly see, he grabs it and says, "So be it."
So be it. And if someone does try to tie me to a stake, you will kill him.
I will.
Okay, good. Oh, this is exciting and terrifying at the same time. I don't know what to feel. I'm excited. I don't know. Sure.
I'm sure that Jivkos would also kill anyone who tries to harm you or tie you to a stake too. So I have every faith that you will be backed up if that was the case. But I do believe that you have put yourself down long enough, and you are not the monster that you think you are. And the people of the Valley of Barovia they're dealing with were-ravens and werewolves and were-monsters and vampires that are trying to, I don't know, create a world where everyone is desperately mind-fucked. There are
Yes.
worse things than a half-hag.
But this may be true. Yes. Okay, you're right. I gave myself the name Sunbringer. I need to live up to that name, and I need to work for that name. Yes, you are correct. I will be brave, Hamatia. This is not the frightened little child that did all these things that she did. No, this is new Hamatia, Sunbringer. Yes.
Keeper of the heart of the huntress.
Yes. And perhaps liberator of ancient spirits. We'll see.
As you have this heartfelt moment in the middle of a very relatively dangerous area, considering the darkness and everything going on with the ravens and all, momentarily having to stop and pause and breathe as you realize you're a little bit screwed, and at the same time having the sunset and twilight past to that pitch blackness, the group of Irias, Jivkos, and Illyria standing somewhere on the Smallage Road, getting more and more worried that you haven't found them yet. At that point, we're going to end tonight's episode of Charismatic Misery.
That was much less traumatic than I thought it would. Oh my god.